Hello, beautiful and magnificent beings. Welcome to Energy and Light Awakening. In today's Reiki session, we are going to be focusing on the neck and any neck problems you may be having. I actually have two other videos, but they're in the healing hand style. I've never done one like this before. And I think it was a few weeks, maybe a month ago, I had mentioned something about having neck problems. And a lot of you had reached out and told me that you, a loved one, or your partner had been having issues. So I wanted to share some of the things that has been helping me lately. And I will put a link to everything below that I talk about. So something that I've recently tried that has been so helpful is a sleep wedge. And I wasn't really familiar with these. I happened to come across a channel that was talking about it, but she was not using it for neck issues. She was actually using it to prevent wrinkling in her face, which it works great for that too. And I know there's a lot of health benefits, which unfortunately I can't think of what they are right now. But there are a lot of health benefits for sleeping, slightly sitting up. And also I've noticed as I get older, when I sleep, when I was lying flat, I would wake up and my eyes would feel really swollen, like the blood is pooling in my head in a way that it wasn't before. Or I'll wake up at night and my eyes feel like they're bulging and they're really dry. So this sleep wedge has completely taken away any problems that I was having in my face and my eyes and in my sinuses, because it was also starting to affect the way I was breathing. Like I would wake up with a dry throat, or my tongue would literally be stuck to the roof of my mouth, which is bizarre. So the sleep wedge has really helped with that. And I realized also a lot of the problems I was having with my neck was because of the way I was sleeping. Like in the day I would have strained or pulled muscles or spasms and things going on, which I've noticed a difference with that also. And there was a cracking, like especially in the morning, sometimes throughout the day when I would go to put my head down, there would just be this, I mean, it was so loud, it was almost painful, it kind of hurt. And I mean, if you were around me, you could hear it. It was that ridiculously loud. And also the pillows are making a really big difference. I use 3 different pillows. I rotate them. The first one is a Sobakawa, the smaller one. I find that the queen size, the larger ones, all of the buckwheat husks just kind of move around and you lose the support. So the smaller one works for me very well. And also Tempur-Pedic, that is the main one I use. And then the third one, I don't know the name of the brand, I just happened to come across it on Amazon, and so I tried it. And I switched that one around too. Sometimes I put the Sobakawa under that pillow to lift it up a little bit. And it's kind of foamy, and it has 2 different sides. Like there's one where it fits more around the neck, and then the opposite side has a bit of an extension, a foam extension that you can place under the neck that I find really helpful. But also something, I tend to try different things even though they don't recommend it. I flipped that pillow over and it's completely flat on the other side. And sleeping on that side also, I notice a difference. It will help. So I have to kind of trick my neck. Every week to 2 weeks I have to switch out the pillows because my neck becomes used to it and it doesn't really work. And also something else that I absolutely love is rolling up a towel, sleeping with that towel around my neck. And like the pillows, I have to change the size. Sometimes I use really thin roll, sometimes I use a really thick roll. But that combination of the wedge and the pillows, the towel, and also a sleep mask. I've mentioned this before. I'll put a link again to this. A while back I mentioned I started using a sleep mask for the first time, and I sleep without it now. I love it so much. And something about that on the face, and also if you're someone that likes to sleep with the covers up around your neck, that's another thing I find. Using that towel not only supports, but the comfort of the mask and the comfort of the towel helps relax me a lot quicker so I can fall asleep. So the face mask, it actually has some foam around the eye area, so there's nothing compressing on the eyes, which is really helpful, because before that I think I tried just a basic silk or satin, and I just couldn't, it was so tight and there's no way to adjust it. But the one I have now is adjustable. So if you're doing something particular that I didn't mention, please comment, let us know what it is so we can try it, because this is how the community learns and grows here, and how we help each other whenever we're having problems. So go ahead and make yourself as comfortable as possible. I'm going to start with my hands on the sides of the neck and just kind of gently working that energy up. Just allow the breath to fall, to rise and fall naturally, gently, nothing forced. And just feeling maybe a warm, tingly sensation on the sides of the neck. Feeling the trapezius muscles and the shoulders relaxing. Everything's calming down. Releasing and letting go of any pain, tightness, tension. Maybe you have some sore muscles, strained or spasmed. That was really a major issue I had. Just working the front and the back. And the whole neck. And a little bit in the shoulder area, since the neck is connected, helping to loosen those muscles. Sorry, my shoes are squeaking. to return to your regular state of consciousness, just gently coming out of it as I begin to close out the session. Take as much time as you need. There's no rush. There. I hope that information is helpful. I hope your neck is feeling better. Thank you so much for joining me today. Blessings and infinite gratitude. Sat Nam.